You
Hi,
can see
guys.
us. You can see us now.
Now with picture.
Now in color. Now in picture. Welcome back to Get Ghosted. I'm Isabel,
I'm Ari.
And I'm Elise.
and as we said last time, this episode's all about Waverly Hills. You know, we're in Louisville. That's where it is. So we're gonna talk about that today, and then we're gonna at the end read some Reddit stories.
This
because
is so corny.
because why not read some Reddit stories?
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
that's what everybody does is read Reddit stories. And eventually we might have a fun episode coming out next week. Not gonna spoil what that is, but eventually after that episode we're gonna have another one about stories, but your stories, not our stories. So we've gotten a couple stories in. I think Ari said we've gotten 2 or 3, but
Yeah.
keep sending them in to our Instagram, and we're gonna have the YouTube on there soon and the Spotify on there too.
Yeah.
Send them in, guys.
Elisa's typing notes.
Oh, okay.
That's what our fun plan is.
Okay. We're plotting. Don't even
We're
fret.
plotting. Don't even worry. It's
Okay.
gonna be so much fun. So,
Do you want to start us off with the history?
and we're gonna get into it. Let's talk about Waverly Hills today. I'll put some fun pictures on the screen as well whenever we're talking. So,
Yay.
I don't know if anybody really knows a lot about Waverly Hills because it's known in Louisville. I actually don't know if a lot of people know, but it's known as the most haunted place in America.
Oh, I thought that it was
Yeah.
just.
Yeah, it's
Some,
like
cool
top 10.
little-
Every top 10 ever has Waverly Hills, and we live right next to
in
it.
the world?
Really?
Yeah, in the world.
I
It's
fear we
insane.
don't
Okay.
have anything on Europe, though. Like,
No, yeah,
Actually-
Europe's kind of insane. They have
yeah.
like a crazy amount of stuff,
With
and
their-
we
what
will
are the
get into Europe
underground
soon.
Things called the
Catacombs?
The catacombs. Have you ever been in them?
No,
I feel like I'm getting sidetracked. I'm sorry.
no, go for it. No, go for
okay.
it.
I was in the catacombs in both Paris and Italy, and they were really cool. And
Yeah.
there were a lot of dead people. It wasn't great.
Yeah,
Damn.
catacombs insane.
Just
We
like
should.
there were like bones on the wall and like
Yeah.
skulls every. It was so cool.
We did talk about in our French class. We did talk about the catacombs a little bit, but getting into Waverly. If my voice sounds weird, it's because I lost my.
What's because she has COVID?
I lost my.
No, she
I
actually
do
has
not. I have
TB.
TB.
She's gonna die.
Okay,
She's gonna
guys.
die.
I have tuberculosis. Send me to Waverly Hills, please, bro. Anyways, so I think people don't realize how long ago it was operating. It was opened in
Yeah.
1910, rebuilt in 1926. I don't know. I think there was a fire. I think I saw somewhere there was a fire. This is our research that we
Yeah,
did,
yeah,
by
yeah,
the way.
We don't steal research. 'Cause
It
we're
was
real
it was designed
podcasters.
it was designed as a tuberculosis hospital, but they also called tuberculosis like the white plague.
Oh, and they would also send people that didn't have tuberculosis. Like,
Yeah.
it was like kind of like the witch trials and the fact that they were like, and you have tuberculosis just because we don't like you.
And you're gonna die actually. Because I think it was saying something geographically because Louisville is in the Ohio Valley and it's so low
Yeah.
to the ground. It was a hotspot for TB because it just like nasty air, humidity, all the fun stuff that
Isn't it-
causes TB.
All the nasty
Isn't
stuff.
it built past the Highlands though?
Yeah,
So
it's by the airport. I think it's like
Okay.
right past the airport.
I've
It's
never
by
been there.
Jefferson Memorial Forest. If anybody knows where that is.
Nope.
Nope. It was a okay. It was such a big. It was like such a separate. It was very isolated. It was a separate thing. It had its own zip code, its own post office, its own like laundry like crew, and its own water treatment facility. Just because like the amount of people that would come in with tuberculosis. Please get off Instagram. But so it was like really isolated from the outside world. Like the doctors and nurses could not leave. They lived
Yeah.
full time at Waverly Hills.
Is it like
That's insane.
the Tom Sawyer one where they would like have a farm?
I don't. Probably not. They probably weren't that lucky because they probably had to be around them every day, all day. So that was just adding more and
Wait.
more people.
Yeah, I don't like that. I think my grandfather went there. Great grandfather. He didn't have TB though, and he didn't die, which is great because now I'm here.
Do you want to talk about some of the treatments?
Okay, so when the Waverly Hills was built, it was TB was like a relatively new disease, and it had no cure yet, so they were just sent there to like die. And yeah, like new methods were constantly being explored, and like the patients were being like experimented on, and it was like,
Yeah. Anybody want a lobotomy for real? That's literally what they were doing.
Mr. Peck
There
asked
was,
me that once during a test. He was like, "Do you want a lobotomy?" And I was
Do you-
like,
Do you want a lobotomy? Not really, actually.
scares me.
But because they didn't really know how to treat it, like they would be like, "Oh, you just need fresh air and sunlight."
Yeah,
So
sunlight was the cure at the time.
there's many photos, and I could put some on the screen.
Bam.
Photos of people laid out in their beds, getting like on balconies, getting fresh air and sunlight because they genuinely thought that would cure them.
Wait, should we do the thing? Okay, there's one. There's
Photo. Okay. Yeah. However, when it was, I think it was taken over by somebody else, like as a head, like somebody else took over the head spot of it. He was not a nice guy. They used very like, okay, wait.
methods.
Yeah.
I'm going to put a discretion warning at the beginning of this, by the way, because there's some nasty stuff we're about to get into.
Yeah.
So for treating the disease, sometimes they would go through artificial pneumothorax procedures.
Wait, what is that? Explain that to us.
I'm pretty
Isabel.
sure it's something to do with your brain. I'm pretty sure.
Wait, let me
Look it
check
up.
you.
Fact check
I'm
me.
fact checking you.
Please do fact
Not
check.
on Instagram. Maybe on TikTok. Okay, so wait, how do you say it again? Artificial
Pneumothorax. Yep.
pneumothorax.
Well, no, pneumothorax.
Okay, whatever.
Don't kill me.
Is a therapeutic technique. Maybe you should read.
Okay. Pneumothorax is a therapeutic technique that involves intentionally injecting gas, often nitrogen, into the pleural cavity to collapse a diseased lung.
Sometimes they would use balloons too to like.
So
Yeah. They would
Replace
replace it.
yeah,
And it probably wasn't.
replace your lungs, put a balloon. That's so great.
I don't know how that's supposed to help.
No, well,
but
like expand and contract.
I want a pink one. I want a pink one. They would have their lymph
I don't think this
nodes.
episode
They would
is
have their they would have their lymph
Wait, what's
lymph
that?
nodes removed from the lung. They're in your lungs.
Okay.
During lobectomies, and have portions of their lungs removed during
The
pneumonectomies.
Tommy.
However, this is the best and most extreme one, guys. You would have thoracoplasty, which involved removing 7 to 8 ribs, which was believed to allow greater lung expansion for you to
breathe.
breathe. Hang on. Let me just let's
Okay,
backtrack.
wait. How many ribs does a human have? A human only has 24 ribs.
In each side.
Yeah.
That's
No, 12.
12 each on
12
each side.
1, 2, 3, 4,
So,
5,
like,
6,
they were
7, 8,
like-
9, 10. Wait, how close are they?
Like, just like.
Does everybody know what tuberculosis is?
It's like when
It's
like.
like you
it's-
cough a lot, and then it's like a hacking cough.
Yeah.
People still that get TB today sit in the sunlight because it does help, just not as much as the actual cure.
Contagious infection, typically affecting the lungs, that spreads through the air when someone active disease coughs or sneezes. Symptoms include chronic cough, chest pain, and night sweats. TB is curable now.
With what?
Is not with antibiotics, but if left
Really?
untreated, it can be fatal. You die. That's lovely. I mean, not lovely, but we don't need TB here, actually.
Yeah.
Wait, do men
So
and women have different number of ribs? Does a man have 13? No, never mind. That's
Okay.
guys, Reddit is not real.
I think the worst stage of TB is when it gets to your brain. I think
yeah.
that's like the final stage. And it's saying that I think that at that stage they got electroshock therapy to combat the psychological effects of the disease. I'm pretty sure it causes hallucinations and stuff like that. That's electroshock therapy is where they shock your brain and scramble.
I
They
wanna
scramble
see a
your
picture
brain.
of it. I want to.
Well-
Oh my god!
Okay, don't look
Wait,
at that.
that's actually.
Let's not look at that actually. We will not be putting a photo of that one. So as you can probably guess,
This wasn't fun for the
It was,
patients.
it
Not
was
a good holiday.
death
No.
Would not recommend.
death was like every single day, daily occurrence.
Yeah, you got a
Yeah,
cold,
lost
you're
people.
dead. You got the
What?
flu, you're dead.
Lost people every day. It's
Lost
not great treatment.
No, well, They didn't really know. Really? Lobotomies and such.
I think the way to fix you, Ari, we're gonna stick a needle through your eye and fit
Through
it with
my
your brain.
eyeballs?
Yeah, they
That-
would do it
do you
like
know what a
through the
lobotomy
corner
is?
of your eye. Like
No.
They put
a needle here,
up
or
in
like
your
a stick
in your
a
eyelid and it
rod.
goes
It's a
into your
rod.
brain.
Here, wait.
That
here,
is-
It's a needle.
That's scary. Wait, I don't want to see it.
Don't look it up.
wait. See.
Oh my God.
Right there.
I didn't expect them to have an actual photo. I thought there was just gonna be
Wait, is
diagrams.
that an actual photo? Oh my
It's nasty. Not everybody likes that. Okay.
no, it's really gross.
So as you can tell, that doesn't bring good energy to a place.
Yeah.
And you know that it's like the energy is like stuck in the walls because that's like death every single day. People are going through torture getting these procedures that does literally nothing for them. They're just doing
yeah.
it to do it.
And you can only imagine like what the doctors would think if like every single patient they treated died.
You're sitting in your TB room, you're coughing up your lung, and you're like, "Ugh, it's at least we're getting treated, and you're hearing blood curdling screams down the hallway from the person getting a lobotomy next door.
Oh no, it's
Like-
fine. It's fine. They're fine.
Like,
That's
oh,
normal.
okay.
That's a normal occurrence here at Waverly.
But one of the we're getting because we're getting into the hauntings a bit, but that has to do with the history.
Yeah.
Because of all of these deaths, they had to transport the bodies like secretly because nobody was supposed to know that they were failing this bad at
Yeah. They were supposed to be doing
at,
really
like,
good.
succeeding to cure the disease because it was such a big deal. They built a 500-foot tunnel with a rail system to move deceased patients' bodies to a train morgue at the bottom of the hill of Waverly Hills. The hill of Waverly Hills. So there was like thousands of people going through that tunnel, dead bodies going through that tunnel.
They're not people anymore.
Okay. Do you need to tell us something? Like, are you okay?
No.
You good? Okay. Okay. So it finally closed in 1961 after the antibiotic was found to actually cure it.
Wait, only 8,000 people died?
We're not there yet, at
Oh, I'm
least.
sorry. I'm learning all this for the
It's
first
okay.
time. I was
It's okay.
supposed to do research. I didn't.
Slackers. Okay. But
Yeah,
it was
Ari, say something.
it was it was reopened as it was reopened. It was reopened in It closed in 1961. It was reopened in 1962 as Woodhaven Geriatric Center, which was then closed in 1982 because of accusations of patient neglect. So literally everybody that was in this place. Was like going through it. They were not having the time of their life. I can tell you that.
Stop it.
Yeah. So now.
Are you speak? I have been speaking so much. Please
Yeah.
read.
We don't want to hear her voice
Sorry, did
anymore.
you hear that?
Charlie and the
So
Chocolate
the
Factory.
building is now like listed on like the National Register of Historic Places, and it operates as a site for historical, paranormal, and haunted house tours. So you can actually go in and you can like look out the building.
They do historical tours there, yeah.
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 So like it was close to like 8,000 deaths, but like not all deaths like were resulted to like tuberculosis.
8,000, I mean, like, that
Yeah.
doesn't sound like a big number because, like, a lot of people die a lot.
There's
So,
a
like,
misconception that it's like 80,000, and
Oh,
they
yeah,
only
yeah.
they only had like 50,000 patients total when it closed. So that's
So, like, not
Yeah.
everyone was dying. It actually wasn't that bad. You
Yeah,
only got a
but-
lobotomy and were screwed for the rest of your
But
life.
I would say 8,000 is a lot. Like
yeah,
in a
that's like
school,
that's
four
still-
Ballards.
yeah, like in
and
a
there's a lot of
school,
people
like
that go
it's
here.
more people. There's like less people in Ballard than 8,000 people, right?
there's like 2,500, I think.
Yeah.
It's 2,500 in
So
here.
it's like,
Yeah, in Ballard.
Yeah, so
okay, so it's like
imagine like
the
half of the
freshman
school
class
just
is so big.
yeah,
It's
imagine
like
like half of the school just
3.5
died.
Ballards.
Guys,
I
Wait,
just got back from
2.
math class too. Like this
3.2.
is not good for me.
I didn't go to math class today.
yeah.
So, like you were saying, there's not all TB deaths.
Yeah. So
Did
there
Did
was
other people die from other things?
There was
yeah, there was like 2 nurses that took their life
Yep.
at Waverly Hills.
that was like in the peak too, 1920s
Yeah,
and
Did they hang
1930s.
1920s,
themselves?
30s.
They hung themselves, right?
I
That's
don't
what
know
I think
actually.
I saw.
It's okay.
And there was also a man that was like murdered inside of the building when it was abandoned. And there was like a story of an accident involving a death of a boy who may also have been murdered. Even after Waverly Hills closed as a hospital, it reopened as a nursing home that developed a reputation for inhumane treatments of patients. So like they were being like treated poorly and just like
Well, yes.
yeah, they was like getting
So
like murdered.
literally, they were being treated poorly when it was a hospital, closed, reopened. Now more people are being treated poorly, so
Yeah.
that energy just stays and stays, and it's like being recycled.
Yeah.
So
It's like a loop.
Okay, let's get
with
to the
the
paranormal
energy,
stuff.
we're getting into the ghosts and the paranormal. So I
Boo.
think I started it off like this. It's the most haunted places. It's the most haunted. I think it's top 5 most haunted places in America, and it might be top 10, top 20 in the world. We don't know.
And we're
But
like right by it.
these are the hot spots. If you want to.
Room 502, which is where a nurse allegedly committed suicide. She did.
All right. So her name is Timmy.
No.
Oh wait.
Her name was Timmy. No, that's a separate thing.
All right. So Timmy was like a young spirit, like that was like reported in the hallways.
Body shoot, which was a hot spot for like shadows and cold spirits. Do you
Cold
want to
spots, yeah.
explain what the
Yeah. And so like people
body
have
shoot was?
We did. It's the 500-foot tunnel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like people have encountered the ghost of a doctor like in a white lab.
Coat. A white
In a
lab
white
coat.
lab coat, like entering the fourth floor operating room. And then witnesses have seen a ghost chef in the abandoned kitchen and smelled baking bread.
Yeah.
Yummy. On
Kind
the
of sounds
fifth,
like your thing with the perfume. Yeah.
on the fifth floor, visitors have encountered the full-bodied
Apparition.
apparition
What does
of
that
a
word
woman running down the corridor with her wrist cut, screaming.
Oh, so like
That could be the nurse.
Yeah.
We don't know.
faces often appear in the window. Yeah.
Please don't. Please don't.
Yeah.
Ban us.
Faces
Don't ban
often
us. Don't ban us.
appear in the windows of empty rooms, and neighbors reported seeing lights at the
On.
sanatorium. Yeah, during the years where there was no electricity. So that's like kind of creepy.
For your question, an apparition is like seeing the ghost.
Oh, okay.
It's like
so
those.
It's
It's like those
the body.
stereotypical like see-through
Ooh,
kind of
yeah,
type
yeah.
beat, but it's not probably not exactly that. When it was abandoned, because after it became the nursing home and then it closed in the 80s, it was just left there
Yeah.
and it became an abandoned place. And 2 men in the years it was abandoned died on the property, not correlated to each other, but 2 separate times. It was said that one was murdered either by drug dealers or it was something like got into an encounter with somebody in the woods. And then the other one fell down the elevator shaft with his dog. And I do remember seeing
dog
something about
died?
this. Yeah.
That's so
I do remember seeing
sad.
about this because both of them have been seen, and the owner had seen the guy walking his dog like after a tour. So they've both been seen on the property. So yeah. It's pretty crazy.
Ooh,
Yeah.
This is the part that I was really
yeah,
excited
she's
for.
really excited about that. We'll let you
because
explain it.
because there's always in places like this, I feel like I've been like watching paranormal stuff for like years of my life, and just something about like every single place has something like this. So at Waverly, it's called the Creeper. It's the most disturbing entity in the place, and it's not human. I don't think it ever was human. I think people that have investigated there said it was like conjured up by all like the negative energy that was made. And it's called a there's a
Crawler,
word
the
for it.
crawler. Wait, what was it called? What was it called?
I am so happy I wasn't doing research about this at home because I would have been scared to go to sleep. Like, I would have been scared to like step down off my bed and like something would snatch me under.
What about going to the bathroom and eating in
Egregore.
the
It's called an
bathroom?
egregore. I didn't look all the way up.
Wait, wait,
It's
wait,
called
wait.
it's called an egregore. This is me being in the paranormal world for years and years. It's called an egregore. Whenever an egregore is made, it's made with like people putting the energy into it to make it into something. Like it didn't ever exist, but the amount of energy around it and like thinking about it. Egregore is a non-physical, autonomous thought form or collective group mind created by shared emotions, thoughts, and rituals of a group. So it's nothing that actually, it wasn't like a person that existed. Like it's like something that people like put energy into that made it exist.
Yeah.
It's known as a large shadow figure that has been spotted climbing the walls and ceiling of the fourth floor.
The fourth
So
floor.
like
So he's into some fun activities.
so like collecting energy, do you mean like all like the deaths and then like they
Yeah.
collected it?
And then but then you also have, it's now a thing where people go and actively try to find
The
ghosts
ghosts?
and stuff, so that putting that energy in the mindset of like, oh, it's haunted here, it's haunted here, it's haunted here, it's haunted here, like that, it keeps building it up and up and up, and it just like makes the energy more powerful. That's just what investigators have said multiple times. And it's the same for like, I think it's like one of the houses from the Conjuring.
Yeah.
One of Ed and Lorraine's cases, it's not actually haunted by a person, it's haunted by a energy.
Deity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's haunted by an energy that's like been made up because it was put into the thought of it being haunted was put into it so much that it just like conjured up an energy that is
Became
negative.
haunted. Yeah.
Oh, guys, this is also very scary. There is known to be doppelgangers at Waverly Hills.
Like
That
of,
is scary.
Of you?
Or
You
you'll
see
hear
yourself?
You'll hear yourself, or you'll see yourself, or you'll see your friend. There was my goat Sam and Colby. Shout out. I think they went and Sam was by himself investigating. I do remember seeing this in their video, and you can hear someone talking, and they kind of like tweak the audio. I think this is what happened, or maybe it was somebody else that was investigating there, and you can hear like himself speaking. He heard himself speaking. And the thing is like there's a superstition with doppelgangers that like after you see your doppelganger, you're known, like it's like you're gonna die. You're about to die soon.
Oh.
So it like makes it even more scary. I think he either heard himself or he heard Colby, and I can't remember what it was.
Wait, if
but-
you see someone else's doppelganger,
Ganger?
do you die?
No,
Still?
I think it's
Okay.
only if you see your own. I think that's a superstition. I can't remember.
I fixed it.
And because of that energy being stuck in the walls, it's often heard. There's often auditory hauntings, like I was saying, like screams, moans, sounds of doctors performing surgery, and relentless coughing. Children's laughter has also been heard because there was a children's ring at the tuberculosis hospital. And they were all those operations we were talking about, they all had to go through as well. So it's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
People have felt spirits holding their hands, body pain, and have experienced symptoms of TB or the barbaric surgeries once performed there. So we're gonna
Real quick.
we're gonna hop on Reddit.
Reddit stuff. Okay.
Okay. I have worked as a volunteer at the Waverly Hills Sanatorium, and I have been on many tours and investigations. I will start by saying this. It doesn't matter who you are or what your beliefs are. Things happen in that building and are not explainable. I have seen people get possessed, and I have had something attempted to take control of me as well. I've heard voices with nobody around, and I smelled cigars when nobody was smoking. I have been pushed up against a wall, seen a doppelganger, watching oh my gosh, an inanimate object move on their own. The most impressive thing to me is when I was doing an overnight investigation with two small groups in a building. I walked down to where the restrooms are while my SO cousin and his wife were standing on the fourth floor along with a couple of people from the other group. And my SO,
Okay, what is an
significant other.
my significant other, is a complete non-believer. She refuses to accept anything as paranormal. When I walked back from the fourth floor, they weren't there. I ended up finding all of them on the second floor shaking. After I had walked downstairs, they all seen the exact same thing at the exact same time. Keep in mind, and a couple of them are total strangers. They all saw a very large shadow moving towards them in a hallway, as well as a smaller shadow come crawling on the floor rapidly. My significant other, who doesn't believe, was in tears. None of the people in that group would go back to the fourth floor. It is really something to take skeptic and let them see something so unexplainable for themselves.
That's so crazy, and that lines up with like everything too.
Yeah.
The fact that like the crawling part, and then the fourth floor. The fourth floor was where they were seeing all the shadow figures. Was where a lot of it's spotted. Like that's
Wait, what was going on the fourth floor like originally?
Like
Do
crawling.
we know?
I think it's
like,
something like patient rooms.
historically.
No, it was the surgical areas because
Oh,
it said that
yeah,
there's
that
a
makes
guy
sense.
seen going into one of the
Rooms.
rooms in a white lab coat or something. That's insane.
That's really creepy. I
Dude.
don't like that.
And like the fact that like she's not a believer is crazy. Hey, if we do a finale for this when this is also almost over, what if we should guys, do you want to see us go to Waverly Hills? What if we make a vlog of going to Waverly Hills?
Guys,
I
I'm
don't
not
consent.
going.
Okay, I'll do it if we get to 500
If we get to 500 followers, we will
on
go to
all
Waverly Hills.
platforms. On
all
every single
platforms.
platform.
We will go and we will literally record ourselves there.
Don't get us to 500. I will cry.
I've also like noticed. Well, I watched this video. Someone turned down they opened up their microphone on their iPhone app, turned on their volume, and just like kept it going. And then once you stop the recording and you turn it up, you can hear like voices in the background.
It's been like that at a
I
lot of
kind of want to
places.
try that. I want to see, and if we do hear voices, we'll probably play the audio if
There's
we're there
a-
at Waverly Hills.
Okay,
There's
yeah.
a kind of microphone that was decommissioned because they kept picking up sounds that weren't there, and that a lot of investigators use now. And okay,
I don't like
and
that at all.
it can
That
pick
makes
up
me
noises and
uncomfortable.
stuff that a lot of investigators use.
Yeah.
This is a quick one.
Okay. This Redditor says, I never truly believed in the paranormal stuff until I visited Waverly Hills, way back sometime between 2013 and 2014, when I managed to get 3 visits in through my high school, of all things. Okay, so they got there through their high school. Okay. The energy in the building was unlike anything I'd ever encountered. It's indescribable.
Hang on, you got it. It's indescribable. Closest to it I can think of is it just felt bad.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I thought their grammar was just bad, so I just skipped it. Okay, the guide had someone in our group walk down, I think it was the 3rd floor hallway between the solitariums, and flocks of shadow people followed behind her, and how do you say that?
Solariums.
Okay, the solariums, as she skipped down the hall. We threw a few balls down the hallway, hoping to get one that rolled back, and while most of the balls went down the hall and bounced a few times, it was the last one that we threw seemingly stopped in its tracks, like it had hit something and dropped straight to the floor. No rolling or bouncing. I've been dying to go back since. Why would someone want to go back after that? I would be like, no.
We will have a fun video coming out soon with a certain someone, and we're gonna talk about a certain region in Europe, perhaps, and then we're gonna get some more stories next. So please send in your stories on our Instagram. Our DMs are open. We're going to have the YouTube and Spotify linked soon, TikTok soon. And yeah, thank you for listening, because I don't know, this was kind of hectic. It was kind of rushed.
Yeah.
I had a big weekend. That's why my voice is gone. We've had a lot of work. It's almost the end of the school year. So we
Yeah.
appreciate you if you made it this far.
Thank you.
We're really trying, guys. So yeah, we're gonna have some better planning
Next time.
next time.
Definitely.
So,
There will be a next time. Okay, bye.
but
Say bye to Belle.
we appreciate you once again. I'm Isabel,
I'm Ari.
And I'm Elise.
and you're watching Get Ghosted.
Get ghosted.
Boom.